Our homeless project in Sunderland provides temporary accommodation with support to help people secure and sustain long-term independent accommodation.
Before we found Ashkirk, I couldn't see a future for us as a family. There was a time when I thought me and my son would be separated. He seemed completely out of control with his offending, and I couldn't cope with it, neither could the neighbours. So when we got our eviction notice in 2019, I was at my wit's end. But in some ways, it was the best thing to happen to us. We were referred to Ashkirk, a homelessness unit run by Benicia, and thankfully they offered us a place to live. Since moving in, our lives have just got better and better. My son, who is now 15, had been offending from a really young age. He was starting fires, drinking, and landing himself in custody most nights. He was completely out of control, and I struggled to deal with it. I'd been diagnosed with PTSD and bipolar around 10 years ago, and everything that was going on was really affecting my mental health. I'd been through my own difficulties growing up. I experienced trauma at a really young age, domestic violence as an adult, and eventually fell into a life of drugs and shoplifting. With the right help, I managed to kick the habit and I never look back. But even then, I had no idea how to help my son. When we were evicted and moved into Ashkirk, I saw a dramatic change in him. I still can't figure out what it is, but the staff at Ashkirk have definitely had a big part to play, and my son's behaviour began to calm down really quickly. Kelly, my Benicia support worker, has a great bond with us. She and the rest of the team made sure my son knew that they were there to support him, not to punish him, and he listened to them. Now he's not drinking like he was, he's not on any tag, and by September he should be clear of all previous charges. He's got himself a girlfriend and seems much happier in himself. It wasn't just my son they helped though. If ever I needed someone to talk to, or if I was on the verge of a breakdown, I could call Kelly or pop into the office to see whoever was on call, and they'd be there to talk me through it and build me back up again. There has always been a buzzer we could call in an emergency, and we always felt like we had someone to talk to. I've now moved into the Ashkirk satellite property, and while I'm back in the community with a home of my own, I still have the support I need. And I feel so much calmer now. I'm starting to look ahead and enjoy life again. It's not plain sailing, but we're getting there. And now I'm starting to see a future for us both.